Welcome to the Bubba Army YouTube channel. So, Lummy, do we have cleaning the pond as a priority? Because it's getting awful grassy back there.
Yeah, I got with I got with Tyler, and we're just figuring out a day that he can come out there and stand and stare at me.
Maybe I was thinking maybe I should.
Tyler said he's on slate.
Uh-oh.
Tyler, go ahead.
You've never said anything about that to me.
That just shows you, Tyler. He lies.
No. Tyler, and I will come back
lies.
there. No.
He lies,
Tyler, you are full of crap.
To cover his ass on the air.
Tyler, do you want me to talk about when we went weed whacking, buddy? Okay? So don't half-ass. I did talk to you about it.
A month ago?
Oh, well.
Hey, dickhead, you not know I was in the hospital and then I had a baby? But did I talk to you about it, you dumbass?
Hey, you slow your roll there.
No, but did I not talk? No, because he's sitting there. Going, oh, he didn't talk to me. But then he's like, oh, a month ago. No crap, Sherlock. I've been out. But I did talk to you about it. Did I not?
Let me settle.
No, because he's full of crap.
Lummy, it's Bubba's kid. You got to calm down, buddy.
Tizzy, tell him he didn't talk about it.
Tyler, if you want me to get really pissed off, buddy.
You already are.
Yeah, because you're full of crap.
Lummy, it's Bubba's kid, dude. Calm down.
Lummy, just be yourself. Let
I
it flow.
am, because
don't take crap. Hey, Lummy, you be a man. Don't take crap from anybody. Not even my kid.
Tyler, threaten
to beat my kid up. Let's see how far I get you.
You made it sound like you just talked to me about this the other day.
I didn't. I said we got together, and I said that we were going to do it. Did I not?
Lummy, I'm not trying to stick it for my kid, but you did make it sound as if it was a conversation that you had fairly recent.
That's what I was saying.
It wasn't a month ago, by the way.
Blitz, did it not kind of come across like, I'm not trying to stick up for
Yeah,
you.
it did.
Anna, you're the deciding
2 weeks
factor.
ago.
Anna, how did it come across, Anna?
That it was recently discussed, but
2
recently
weeks?
yeah.
2 weeks? It wasn't a month ago. Tyler's full of crap. After 5 minutes of weed whacking, he goes, I gotta get lunch. I gotta go. After 5 minutes of weed whacking, which then I had to cut and weed whack everything because he didn't want to weed whack anymore.
I weed whacked the whole entire
You
pond.
whack crap. I have a minute and a half of tape.
Yeah, you didn't whack crap.
Yeah, and then you're like, it's 12 o'clock. Hey, I gotta go eat lunch, Lummy. I'm done. And I have it on tape where you're like, this is dumb. I'm going. And I ain't telling you. It was 2 weeks ago. Was it a month?
And I didn't tell on you.
Yeah, I didn't.
Lummy, you need to get that tape out and do a Tyler tell-all, buddy. You need to expose Tyler for the Jesus.
Yeah. Lummy investigates Jesus.
Lummy. Like, this guy's a real, flim-flamming, lazy, boss's son kind of deal.
He is. That's why I even made the thing when I said...
He just said he is. He just said he is.
When I said I was going to do a pond, I said, well, I'll just have Tyler sit there and watch me, because that's the same thing he did when I was cutting and weed whacking. He weed whacked like 5 things, like right around
weed
the
whacked
containers.
around the race car, around the front there, in front of the gate by the goats, and I weed whacked around the goats, and I weed whacked all the way around the... Oh,
no,
my God.
No, you didn't, because one, I had to get it started for you, and then second, you copped out because once I said, let's go around the pond, and you did such a bad job on the pond.
I at least attempted to try, didn't I?
That was the worst. That was the worst. But did I not come to you when I said, I go, Tyler literally pulled an SJL and just wanted me to just say stop, because he was so not even straight. He did zigzags and S's and Z's. He made it look like so much crap that I had to take the weed whack, and he's like, I have nothing to do now. I'm going to go eat lunch. And he left. And so I went back and I weed whacked everything. He wouldn't even tape me. I have me on selfie doing the dang lawnmower.
I actually probably believe Lummy more on this one. I really do.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, bull crap, Tyler. I cannot believe you said I didn't talk to you about the pond, because I talked to you about it multiple times about the pond, and it wasn't a month ago.
It was like a month ago.
No, it wasn't.
It was not recently, though.
Okay.
Tyler, when you work with Lummy, you got to work hard. You can't just half-ass it, buddy.
I wasn't.
Oh, yeah, right.
Lummy said because I wasn't doing it straight that he wanted to do it and take it over.
Well, he's doing it the right way, buddy. You got to do it the right way. You can't just half-ass it because you have to go pick up your girlfriend at noon for lunch.
Listen, there was times that you were right around the freezer outside, and you were leaving all the weeds going, like, you got to get the weeds, and you were like, no, I don't.
I did not say no, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Lummy, tell all. Do a Lummy tell all.
It
Tell me
is.
right now. What
he
do you
was
say,
giving
Lummy?
me attitude, and I was like, man, your dad told me that, you have to listen to me, and you're like, I'm doing it. And I'm like, you're not doing that good of a job. You're like, well, you do it then. And I do have it where you're looking at me like I'm an idiot. So
you are.
Well,
sometimes.
I look at you like that too.
Are
So.
you acting like a spoiled brat around him because you're the son?
No, I am not.
And by
Who's
the way,
the one who
we
saved
whacked-
your ass this morning, Lummy?
Oh!
You helped me
Spill
out.
beans.
And by the way, it was September 20th when we weed whacked. So if that's a month ago, then holy crap, all right? So why don't you go back?
Tyler, how did you save his ass today?
Because he was freaking out that the computer wasn't working because it previously wasn't going to be on
I
there.
burned it.
And he was freaking out. I don't know where to put it. 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 And I'm the one who had to put it on there.
Yeah,
and
and
get
I
it
had
all
it
on there
burned,
for him.
but guess what? I had it burned, Tyler. I just didn't want to come in 2 minutes before the show started and not have my computer set up. But I had it burned. But I appreciate you helping me out, buddy.
These two are like Dumb and Dumber.
And you're the one who started the freaking thing. Jesus might tell me I didn't talk to you about the pond when I did. So learn how to work, kid. Because I covered your ass on the crap.
Isn't that what we're doing is working, kid?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. It's jokes, but you don't know how to work it. Dumbass.
We are working it, kid.
No, I'm not. Don't try to tell me I'm about your dad.
I have never said that.
Yes, you did. You just did. By saying we need to talk about it. Blitz, tell your dad to put my slate up. That means you were going to try to bury
never
me.
said that. Blitz is the one who said that.
Yeah, because you probably said something, you jackass.
I said he hasn't said that to me.
Yes, but I did, though, and you thought it was a month ago. It was 2 weeks ago, so we're done. And we have to weed whack, and I talked to you about other things we got to do. The front and the back.
When are you guys going to clean the pond out?
We're going to be doing it here shortly.
Lummy,
Yeah.
are you okay, buddy?
I'm upset at Tyler right now.
God, you two need to figure it out. I don't want this type of dissension amongst two of my number one guys.
I thought we had everything kind of working together. And now all of a
obviously
sudden
you guys
he's
are fine.
He's going to throw me under. He's going to say we didn't talk
But
and then
Lummy,
bring up something.
Can I ask you a question, buddy?
What?
If the pond thing is such a big deal, don't you think like you would have said something to me in the last like 2 or 3 weeks now? But you haven't said anything.
It was 2 weeks ago. And Tyler, I don't know if you remember this. I was at the hospital with having a kid. And the last week, my kid was in the hospital, so I couldn't go out there and do it.
But you could have told me when we've been here for 4 hours a day.
Tyler, for 2 weeks, I'm sorry. When your dad brings up, do you not listen to the show? He said it yesterday. And then I said, yeah, I'll have Tyler watch me. And he goes, yeah, that's probably where he needs to be. You don't listen to the show? Your dad's talking about it. Crap. And then he's like, don't cut your leg off. Get in there, waiter. And I said, yeah, me and Tyler are going to get on it. We've talked about it. We have talked about it. If I had a conversation with you, Tyler, that means we've talked about it. Talked is a past tense word.
We haven't made a game plan or anything.
Explain grammar. Explain
A
grammar.
game plan. I just said we talked about it. All right, you want to make a game plan, Tyler? Then we'll do the freaking thing when you're ready to do it. But I know you got to leave at 12 o'clock every day, and you're on a set schedule.
For what?
To go lunch with your girlfriend, Babe, or whatever her name is.
No, he's Babe.
He's Babe. All right, whatever. You got to go get her for lunch.
And he's out of here right at like 12. But
yeah, 12:05. He's done.
Oh, it's like 1:32.
Yeah, sometimes.
So we'll make a game plan, buddy.
You two, we need to just film you two, Dumb and Dumber.
I'm
I
excited
would
for the
film him, but
sports
he's
show
not
now.
around. He leaves after 5 minutes. He gets his 5 minutes of video, and he's like, I'm done.
Does his girlfriend text him and say, quit video with Lummy, come see me now?
Probably.
Yeah.
Just takes off. He's like, what are you going to do? I'm Jesus. That's the attitude.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're full hot, kid.
Yeah, what? You're right. Sweating.
All right, Tyler, you've disrupted the show enough. Thanks.
Man.
I didn't think the addition of my son. I didn't think he had it. I like him coming out of his shell.
Yeah, you like that?
Getting some heat. Just, hey, Jesus, don't think that you can work me like that there, buddy, though. I'm not Lummy. Don't be trying to roll up on me telling me how to work it, kid. Got it?
Got it.
Thanks.
He already poked you in the chest on those lightning tickets.
He's busy messaging Lummy privately trying to smooth things over.
He's trying to what? He's texting Lummy right now.
Yeah. Hey, we okay, buddy?
Hey, buddy, I'm just kidding, man. Dad, you know how Dad is. You got to keep things high stakes. You, know
You got the computer bugged or something over here?
Oh, Lummy, Blitz said you'd freak out on the deal. And I'm saying that you probably will not freak out on the deal if I'm up front about it.
Oh, no.
But
He's freaked out.
Country Girl wants to help with our TikTok. And I was telling her I think that would be great if she could help us with our TikTok. But in order to do that, she's going to have to, like, you're going to have to give her all the login information and stuff like that. And I do trust her. But Blitz said you were going to freak out on the deal. And I'm like, well, I'm not taking it away from Lummy. I'm just like
Adding her.
Adding her.
You said that you want to make videos and send them to her to upload, and I said, well, why don't you make videos and send them to Lummy to upload? And you said, well, Lummy doesn't upload much. I said, yeah, but if you send so many videos, why wouldn't you just send them to Lummy?
I said, Blitz, because you're always trying to be a dick. I said because I'm trying to keep it off Lummy's plate because he's already got so many other things to do.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't have. I've talked to her before about it. I don't have a problem with that at all. I just no one ever sends me videos for TikTok. It's always the ones that I do.
I understand that.
So I mean, yeah, if she wants to help out, more
the
than
videos they're gonna be coming directly from me.
Okay.
So what does it matter that I send them to her or you? Well, I'll tell you what it matters. I think that she really knows how to hashtag things up and add things to TikTok. Like she was going to add like a swipe up Bubba page that has all of our. She knows how to do TikTok far better than you do, Lummy.
Now, did she also have to get a new TikTok?
Yes, she did. I think
she
did.
got it banned.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with her helping.
People in the chat room are asking. That's all I want to know.
But you know what? You just do it, okay? You do every goddamn thing. Just do it all. Since you know how to do it all, you can now do it all. You now are in charge of everything, okay? You do it all. You goddamn do it all.
The Bubba Radio Network will return after this.
Stop the negative fucking shit all the time, Blitz. God damn it. It gets fucking disruptive. I don't give a fuck if Chad asked or not. I'm just going to shoot everybody straight. I'm over it. I'm just going to shoot everybody straight. I'm trying my best to try to use resources that don't cost me a lot of money. I'm Blitz. I'm tired. I'm just going to be honest. I'm over you, bro. Like for real.
I'm sorry.
I'm over your nonstop negative. Everything around. Nobody can do their job correctly. You do everything right, and everything I think is stupid. And I'm over it, bud.
I don't think that, by the way.
I'm over you. I'm over you. You got me pissed off as a friend and as a boss. You've pissed me off. And I give you so much latitude, and I let you do anything you want, and I completely trust you in so many different aspects. I don't need a guy in here that's just keeping nonstop being a Spice Boy counter programmer.
Well, and that wasn't my intent, and I'm sorry.
And it's just like I'm over it, man. I mean, seriously, if you're going to continue to do this, I'm just going to shoot you dead straight. Then I would ask you to be at least a gentleman and let me come in and bring somebody in that knows how to do the technical aspect of what you do, and you help me train somebody. And I'm not going to have I won't have that person. I'm never going to put another co-host in here. And let's make a change, because I cannot continue to function with you just nonstop screwing with me.
Well, like I said, I apologize. That wasn't the intent at all.
And I pay you fairly. I pay you more fairly than I pay anybody here. And I just don't know why everything has to be a problem. Why Country Girl? Well, chat. So you should be smart enough to decipher what chat wants to know and what you shouldn't blurt out at me. You've known me long enough. I'm trying to make something in our something that you directly profit share. I'm trying to make something better in that world to take pressure off of you, and you're trying to make it impossible for me to do that by just screwing with me. And I just don't understand why. As much as we sit here and I sure as hell hope you don't take this the wrong way. I mean, let's just talk real. Let's just be real, because that's what I'm being right now.
Okay.
But I mean, let's just be real. For what you do, for being a co-host and being on the air and everything. I mean, I don't know that there's a lot of radio hosts that would let you do what you do. I don't know that there's a lot of radio shows that would let you be number 2 in charge and the amount of whip you got. I've given you all the whip in the world, and the only one thing that I ask is for you to be positive to me. I just don't act. I don't do well when you are so negative to me all the time. And this is not anything that's new. This is, you know, that eventually I have one of these episodes when you've just negged me and just piled on me until then I have what I'm having now. Usually it's in private, but since it's so close, I'm like, I cannot quell how I feel now for another hour, 3 hours,
right?
However much longer I'm on the air. I have Country Girl who is killing it on TikTok. She knows how to do TikTok. Lummy, let's just be honest. You don't know how to do TikTok.
No, I don't.
You're not a TikToker.
No.
You're doing TikTok for us out of being nice to try to help the general cause, but none of us, even Blitz, probably thinks he knows how to do TikTok.
No,
but
I don't. I
doesn't.
don't even have a TikTok account.
Okay, but you know how to do everything. Just ask you. And she'll end up doing it wrong, and she sucks, and we need to get rid of her, and she's this and that, like everybody else around here. And I have to try to juggle between liking somebody, using somebody, and then the very uncomfortable step, which I should never even really have to worry about, but I do, is if Blitz is going to like them. You don't like anybody, ever. And then you start to like them. But you never like anybody, ever. It's the way you are, bro. It's just how you are as a person. That's you. I knew that going into this.
Right.
I knew that going into that. You even said you didn't want to be on the air. You just wanted to be an engineer. Maybe that's what we go back to. I don't know. I don't know. But I didn't want you or anybody that I put on the air just to constantly trying to be fact-checking me and or trying to shove it up my ass. To an extent, it's funny. To an extent, that's what the show's built upon, is making me look like a buffoon. I think I do it well. I think I allow the joke to be on me more than most.
And that's all I was going for, by the way.
Well,
it wasn't to be negative.
I took it as she doesn't know what she's doing. She got canceled, and we've already had one of ours get canceled. So why are we letting a person that got canceled run our account? Well, to be dead honest with you, even a person that got canceled is probably better than what we're doing. And
I don't disagree with that.
So chat's the same way. I know how this works. I'm on an island all by myself. If you try to discipline Blitz or you try to discipline Lummy, I'm instantaneously the bad guy. When at the end of the day, man, all I need is for those people to be supportive of me, because I'm not trying to be anybody's boss, but I am trying to keep this company together. And not only am I trying to keep this company together through the various personalities that we have, but I'm trying to be a personality myself on the air to the point where people will pay for it. And if I just have not stopped negative, I don't do well. I just don't do well. I just don't do well. So if that's going to continue to happen, then I have to make a change. And there's several different options of that what we can do. We can agree to try to work on this, or Blitz, you can take yourself off the air, or I can take you off the air and find somebody to replace you that does what you do. That's my last case scenario, because that would be a nightmare for me, because what you do is far more than a job. It is my friend and a lifestyle. But that maybe in itself is a very unhealthy scenario, because we get into things like this now. Because if you were just a regular employee, I would have already fired you. And there it is, Bubba firing somebody else. But I mean, isn't it about me being comfortable? Isn't it about me kind of wanting it done the way I want it done? And then you guys help me get it done, or direct me in a manner to do it better, but not always try to circumvent what I'm trying to get done in a negative fashion so that it doesn't get done. It's tough to have to be a friend, a host, and a boss. It's tough. And Blitz, I beg of you not to take this personal. I beg of you that we're still friends today at 10:05. I never want anything to come between our friendship. Unfortunately, I think this job is. When you do stuff like this, you got to know, Blitz, when you're being negative, that I'm going to eventually flip out, don't you?
Yeah, but I mean, I'll be honest. I was doing it for the comedic effect of, having someone running a TikTok that just got banned herself, not to be negative about it. I think that's funny.
I don't, and I don't think that she does either. And I mean, okay, so there. I know I'm going to lose this poll, but
Homie with the big baloney, 1,000 bits.
thanks. I know I'm going to lose this poll, but did the people think it was funny or that it was know-it-all negative? There you go. Was it funny or was it know-it-all negative?
MC Cubes gifted 5 subs. GPO Brando, 1,000 bits.
And if it was funny, then guess what? Yeah, there you go, Bubba. You're just, again, being Bubba. Bubba being Bubba. He's his own worst enemy. Sure, it was funny. Until you get a phone call from the person that wants to help you and says, F off. I'm a person that's given nearly 1 million bits, and I'm a person that offered to help you with your TikTok, and you clowned me today on your show. So, how's that for my business model? Has anybody ever thought about that? Or everybody just wants to be in the funny business? Anna, how do you feel about this? I mean, we air most of our grievances, right?
Yeah.
We just lay it right on out here, and sometimes it makes for a very uncomfortable situation.
Yeah.
And it is uncomfortable,
Mm-hmm.
and it always goes against me. I get it, but how do you see this? I know this isn't even really a fair question for you due to the fact
No,
that
and I don't think you're gonna
compassion for Blitz.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna like my answer, but I kind of see where both of you guys are coming from. You're just trying to make strides, and you feel like Blitz keeps knocking it down, but Blitz was just trying to make a joke because we did get thrown off of TikTok, and to have someone who potentially has been thrown off run our account would be, questionable. So I kind of see where both of you guys are coming from.
That's 5 funny deep. You have to know 5 things to make that funny.
Yeah.
On the surface, it's not funny.
No.
Just, so whatever. I wish we had a best of I could just throw in. We just call this thing a day. Because I don't think that it's going to get fixed before it gets better. I think it's going to get worse before it gets better. And that potentially could be a problem for everybody.
Well, I just so you know, it wasn't my intent to be negative, and I'm sorry.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I accept your apology. It'd be a good time probably for us to go into Words and meet some pretzels.